See what time it is. It is 4:09. I just got done working. Day 2, getting my... I'm building an addition on the house. On my house. I'm going to show you guys what it is. And it's actually going to be... it's going to be a garage for my car. And also my Amazon eBay warehouse. Because I have... my stuff has overtaken my 4th bedroom. And I don't have a basement here at the house. I actually have a 3rd floor to my house, which is a full-size floor with a full walk-up set of steps. It's an attic, but the thing is huge. It's like 900. I think it's like 900 square feet, but it's up 3 flights of steps, and it's huge. And I don't want to walk up, 2 flights of steps to get to all my stuff. So I'm building what I'm calling an Amazon eBay warehouse on my property, also my garage. I'm going to show you guys what it's going to look like. So I'm going to turn around. So, as you can see, my house, this is going to be for my car. My house, I've got a 1-car garage. So, but over here is where I'm getting ready to build a addition on the house. And I'll get closer, but I'm going from the house. I'm gonna go from where the brick is there, where I stopped, and go over to that post, which is roughly 20-ish feet. And I'm going 21 feet back. So it's gonna be like a 21 by 20. And I staked it out here. These stakes aren't perfect, but this gives me an idea of where I'm going. And I was working on this all weekend. I started working on it yesterday. I actually got a lot done. This was all pavers here. That was actually about a 4-foot row coming right down here. I removed all that. This was all overgrown weeds. So I moved all those, and what I did over here was the bricks that were all right here, the pavers, I actually put them down here. So because this was actually all roots and just junk, and it was weeds and looked horrible, and this is where my water is. So I just went and put in those pavers, put some sand in there to hold them down. I still have to wash that down yet. And I started creating my outline for where it's going to go, all the way across there. So I'll turn this around. It started raining. That's why that's why I stopped. So underneath here is my 4-wheeler and my cart there that I use. That thing is a lifesaver. So, but this is what it's looking at. This is my back here, and I did that this morning, but first I had to dig it out. It took me probably 3 hours to dig all of that out, and up to there is where I started today. And then it started raining. I started to outline where it's going to go. I have to remove all this grass, and it's going to go back straight and tie in with the driveway. So it's roughly, it's about 21 this way and 20 foot this way. So what I'm going to do this summer, because I'm building all this myself. I'm doing all of this. I'm doing the building, I'm doing the roof, I'm doing the trusses, I'm doing everything myself. So I've been in construction for 31 years. And I remodeled my own homes. I do most of my own remodeling, whether it's building or fitting out something or whatnot. I do it myself. So when I was 60-some pounds heavier just last year, this would have been way too much work because I was like dying. But now that I've lost so much weight, I'm just full of energy and I'm just ripping through this, and I'm ready to build. But I'm going to build it off off the house. And see, I've got all this here. Let me move back a little bit here, show you what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna build off the house here, and I'm gonna do a roof line like that, and it's gonna come out roughly about 20 foot right here. And over on this side is where I'm gonna have my car, and then this whole other side is going to be where I'm going to put my inventory for eBay. My Amazon stuff I send in Amazon, so I don't really hold on to that stuff. But I'm getting more into liquidation, and this space, all that space right there, and I'm building up. I'm probably going to go up. Well, I'm going to go up more than one story. I'm going to go up probably maybe like 1.5 stories, so I have like a loft area to put more inventory. But I'm doing more with liquidation, bringing in pallets and stuff. So, but this is the start of my project. This is going to go, I'm starting it now, and my goal before winter, because I'm doing all this myself in my spare time, my goal is to get this, get all this finished off here. This is for the rest of the summer. Get this filled in with stone, probably concrete, I'm not sure yet, but at least get it filled in with stone. And I'm going to do the structure. I'm going to do the bones and the roof of the addition, and then after winter I'm going to actually close it all in. So one of the reasons why I wanted to do this so bad is because on my property, no matter where I park my car, except for that spot where it is right now, tree sap falls on the car. My old car my son has is full of tree sap, but parking here, there's no tree sap. If you look, that tree right there drips sap like there's no tomorrow, and it just drips it right onto the driveway. And I needed a place to park my car. I can't park, even though I got a huge ass driveway, I cannot park my car there because it drips tree sap. And where I'm at now here, there's no trees. So I sometimes park on the grass there in between the trees. That works. But I can park here and there's no sap there. But I don't keep parking in the grass. So what I'm doing, that was the reason to build this. Because obviously the wife takes the garage. And so that was the reason for building my outbuilding here. And then next year, when I enclose this all, I'm going to be putting in a door right about here, so I can walk in from the house to the garage, and coming in a door there, and then walk into this part, walk into this building. I have one garage door, and the garage door will be probably, I'm backing up so I can give you guys an idea. The garage door is probably gonna be like a 9x7 like this one, right about here. I'm gonna match the height, and then this whole side will be wall, and I'm gonna put my inventory in like a U shaped there. But it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty cool. I'm building this myself. I'm doing it myself. One, to save money, because I know a project like this can cost easy 25 to 35,000, including everything. And I'm frugal. I'm frugal, guys. I like to save money. But the bigger reason is this, because of my recent weight loss and having so much energy, this is another project I can do. I haven't done a project like this in a while. I mean, I've totally gutted and remodeled 2 kitchens of 2 of my homes. I flipped a house 10 years ago where I did 90% of my work, myself, all the carpentry. I totally gutted. Oh, here comes the motorcycle. ago. But I totally gutted a kitchen in a farmhouse and rebuilt it from the studs up, and did that work myself. I've remodeled basements my last house, so I've got the skills. I know what I'm doing. I do. There's two things I don't touch though. One is electrical, and the other one is plumbing. So I will have electrical. I have. I'll be calling on a friend of mine who does electrical work for me to do that. But I just wanted to give you a glimpse in the beginning of what it's going to be, the Amazon eBay warehouse, and what it's going to look like. So stay tuned for pics. And where are we at here? Oop, who's on? So I'm just seeing who's on the live here. So, but you know, be ready, and I'll keep updated and the progress over the rest of the season and the build, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. See you guys.